As you probably know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I converted my chickens into free-range chickens, and they have been enjoying the ability to roam about the yard and go in the garden and everything. But unfortunately, lately they've been getting a little too brave, and they're starting to venture further and further out into the wilderness and out into the roads and into my neighbor's barn. So it's going to be a bit of a problem. We have people that live up the road, and they're saying that our chickens are in the road a lot, and someday I'm worried that they're going to get hit. So what I'm going to do, at least temporarily for the winter, is this. They have been starting to, I'll show you how they get out of here. I guess that's the important thing. As you can see, they're on this side of the fence where they're supposed to be. They fly up onto this gate here. This is basically the only place that they can really stand on, and sometimes they even sleep out here when it's warmer out. They'll get up on here and then they hop down and they're out. Another thing which I've shown in previous videos is you see that angled tree at an angle right there that's going up? They'll go from the inside here and walk up that and then jump over the fence, which is right there. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try to remedy this problem by taking some of this extra fencing I have here and kind of putting an extra piece of fence up here on top of this to kind of keep them in almost like a, I hate to say it, but like a prison, like a penitentiary. But we're going to see what we can do here and at least keep them from going up on this, and then maybe take care of that tree issue a little bit later. I guess the only other issue will be this here, but I might have to figure something out for that as well. So I got my tools and let's get started. All right, step one is to measure the top of the gate, which it is just about 46 inches, so I'll cut that a little short. So I'm going to use the top roll of this, and we're going to go across this way to 46 inches, and I might have to cut some off the bottom, and I'll just figure out how high I want this. Being that it's curved is actually going to work to my benefit. So next I'll do some cutting. I don't think it's going to take much height to keep the chickens off the fence, so I'm just going to go down to about right here and start clipping. Okay, and that's the piece that I'm going to be using. Here's kind of an idea of how this thing's going to be. As you can see, if I put it down there, right, lining it up, it's a little bit too long since this is 48-inch fencing, so I'm just going to cut right along that line right there to make it a little bit shorter. Alright, just got to cut down the size, and one cool thing I noticed is, since the way I cut this previously, there's some parts that come down like that, so I might be able to just loop that right down inside there, like so, and then fold it up around, and that should hold it up pretty good, and it should be a done job. Here's my finished product. You can kind of see how it curves in like this to try to keep them from thinking about jumping up there. I just took this all along down here, and I just wrapped those extra pieces like I showed you around, so it worked out pretty well. The only bummer is, I'll show you once I get in here. You guys don't like this very much, do you? Here's what sucks, is the gate handle is down here. So you kind of, I wanted to put something above this, but I really can't because I need to be able to reach down. I'm probably going to have to move where that gate handle is, but I can reach it from here. But here's the bad thing, like if you're, say you're reaching down, which I need to reach it right there, you can see this thing's like right in my neck, so I don't even know if Cody's going to be able to reach that, but then you just open it up and you're out. So I might have to take this from down here to maybe like up here just to be able to reach it a little bit easier, because it doesn't really matter where that is. It does hold the door shut pretty good. So that wasn't too hard, and hopefully that'll work. And these guys will stay in here for their own safety, and they don't climb that tree, because that's probably going to be the next thing that they'll do. This whole fence thing is kind of bittersweet. I know it's going to be for their own good to keep them in there and off the roads, but I really like the idea of letting them free range, and it was really cute watching them out here picking up things off the ground, and when they were in the garden, it was just really great to watch. But unfortunately, this is reality. We obviously don't have enough land to really let them roam freely without having to worry about them. So just for now, they're going to be in here, at least for the winter. And then once it gets warmer out, maybe I'll just... Sorry about that. I'll let them out when it gets a little warmer and I can watch them a little bit better, and at least when I'm home in the weekends. So thanks for watching, and we'll have more videos up soon.